What's going on, guys? Krezel here. The time has finally come. Alien is coming to Dead by Daylight. A few months ago, I was browsing DBD Twitter, which is possibly the least beneficial thing you can do for your mental well-being, and I remember seeing a bunch of leaks about Alien coming to DBD, as well as the promise of Stranger Things DLC coming back. And well, needless to say, I didn't even think twice about the Alien rumors, but lo and behold, here we are. So today I'm going to be breaking down everything you could possibly want to know about the Xenomorph in DBD. I'm going to cover its lore, its perks, powers, the whole shebang. Let's get into it. I'm going to start with the lore, and just FYI, this lore is straight from the game because, much like my personal endowment, it's very short. A perfect organism, born of violence, designed to kill. The Xenomorph emerged from the chest cavity of a host named Kane and sought cover in the shadows of the Nostromo. As it shed its skin, the Xenomorph came to understand its environment. Using the ship's air ducts, it killed its prey one by one, until only the human Ripley remained. Desperate for survival, Ripley destroyed the Nostromo and sought refuge in an escape vessel. But the Xenomorph's instincts gave it the edge. As the escape vessel floated through space, the Xenomorph lay in wait, watching its prey. Just as it went in for the kill, the vessel's airlock opened and the Xenomorph was ejected into the cold vacuum of space. All was lost. The Xenomorph was close to death. And then, in an instant, it disappeared in a cloud of black fog. Alright, let's do a basic overview here. So its power is called Hidden Pursuit. Ooh, neat. Okay, so it's like a stealthy boy. Or girl. Attributes. Alright, 4.6 meters per second. That's pretty quick. That's a pretty quick fella. I think the standard speed is 4.4. Correct me if I'm wrong. Tear radius 32 meters. That's a pretty average one. Height, average. Sweet. Pretty straightforward. Alright, let's dive into the powers here. When the Xenomorph is in a trial, a series of tunnels become available to it. By accessing a control station, it can enter these tunnels to quickly move around the map, detect the presence of nearby survivors, and speed up the cooldown time of its runner mode. Exiting a control station momentarily deactivates deployed turrets and tags nearby survivors with killer instinct. Okay. Special ability is called runner mode. The Xenomorph enters runner mode automatically when not on cooldown. In runner mode, the Xenomorph walks on 4 legs and becomes stealthier, reducing its tear radius. While in runner mode, the Xenomorph also has access to a brutal tail attack. Special map feature, Control Station. 7 control stations are scattered across the map. Survivors can interact with these stations to get a remote flame turret, while the Xenomorph can enter and exit the tunnels underneath the control stations. Special item, Remote Flame Turret. Turrets can be placed in the map to counteract the Xenomorph. When the Xenomorph enters the radius and line of sight of the turret attacks. The attack staggers the Xenomorph and can cause runner mode to end. If a turret successfully knocks the Xenomorph out of runner mode or fires for too long, it overheats and must be repaired by a survivor. The Xenomorph can attack turrets to destroy them. Carrying a turret makes you immune to detection while the killer is in the tunnel. Alright, so there's the overview of all its powers. Pretty neat. Kind of like some Dredge vibes there, with the teleporting the tunnels and stuff like that. Kinda, sorta. Alright, for the perks, we have, first up, Alien Instinct. This perk activates when you hook a survivor. You see the aura of the farthest injured survivor for 5 seconds, and that survivor is oblivious for 20 seconds. I'm not sure why you would want to use that over something like barbecue and chili. I guess the survivor becoming oblivious for 20 seconds is pretty cool. Yeah, I feel like I'd rather have barbecue and chili. That's just me, though. Next up, we've got Rapid Brutality. You can no longer gain Bloodlust. Hitting a survivor with a basic attack gives you a 5% haste for 10 seconds. Okay, that's pretty cool. If you get that first hit, you're gonna get that second one guaranteed. That's an interesting perk. It'll be interesting to see how taking Bloodlust out of the equation goes. Nice. Last but not least, we've got Ultimate Weapon. Excuse me. When you open a locker, this perk activates for 30 seconds. Survivors entering your tear radius scream, reveal their position, and gain blindness for 30 seconds. Perk goes on cooldown for 30 seconds. So a survivor enters your tear radius, they scream. You got a pretty average tear radius. I don't know if that perk will be too useful. I guess we'll find out. Alright, that's a wrap. There's the new killer coming to DBD, the Alien. Should be a pretty fun killer. It seems like a speedy little guy. As a big Blight fan, you know I like the speedy ones. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go throw on maybe one of the Alien movies. I know there's like 19 of them or something. kind of get in the zone, get in the mood, you know? Anyways, thank you guys for watching as always. And until next time, I will see you in the fog.